People against Jackson Farrell, 24B 82280. Name?
Hello,
Your name?
Jackson Farrell.
Property to be cleaned up and in compliance with ordinance on August 31. I think you were were you not the guy that got smart with me last time?
No, sir, I was just trying to explain.
No, you were getting smart with me. Did you not tell me I came out and took pictures of your property even though you had no
Yes.
trespass signs?
Yes, you did.
You know why I remember that? Because
Why?
I would never do such a thing. I don't do things like that. And
Sir,
don't
I
get
have,
smart.
I,
Listen,
I'm not
listen,
here to, I'm
listen,
not here to argue with
listen.
you about that.
listen. I'm just telling you, get anywhere near as smart with me as you did last time. You and I are going to have a big problem. Do we understand one another?
Yes, we do,
It's
sir.
going to
I'm
be
not
a
here.
massive problem. Do you understand me?
Yes, I'm not here to argue about anything.
No, you're here to show disrespect for the judicial system.
No, I'm not.
And stop. Don't interrupt me again, or else I'll make you come here. I'm telling you, you're not going to play this little woe's me line. You got me?
Pardon? I couldn't hear you, sir.
I'm going to arraign you on this charge. You're charged with failure to clean the property and comply with
I remember the prior hearing. I did it. I'll try to find the link and throw it in the description.
all township ordinances by August the 31 of 25. That is what I ordered on July the 3rd. I also, in full disclosure, this was sent to probation in anticipation of Monday's show cause hearing. This was provided to me. So in fairness, I'm going to read it to you. Probation has this on top of the probation charge. I had Rob conduct an additional field inspection of the property. According to Rob, Mr. Farrell remains non-compliant. The only changes have been an unpermitted fence was installed, as was an unauthorized accessory structure in the backyard. The wood on the garage in the house is rotting and allowing animals to harbor in the eaves. I've attached photos should you need them for the hearing. Rob has attempted to contact Mr. Farrell to schedule a compliance inspection with no success. So all photos of the backyard have been taken from the neighbor's house. So I'm just telling you what the charge is. If you plead guilty or if you are found guilty, you could be incarcerated on this charge. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Would you like a lawyer?
I need one, yes.
I'm going to give you one right now. You're going to meet with the lawyer, and then you and I'm entering a not guilty plea for you, by the way. And then you and the lawyer are coming back in here today. Okay?
When?
Today. We're going to have the hearing today. Okay?
How am I supposed to talk to the attorney?
They're going to put you in a breakout room and you'll have the opportunity to talk.
Okay,
Okay.
well, who is this person, Rob?
He's from the building department, I think.
Okay, well, there have been no attempts to contact me
Okay,
by
listen,
phone.
listen. Your lawyer can bring all that up. Your lawyer can bring all that up for you. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. You're going to speak to the lawyer. I'm still going to be fair with you, even though I thought you were incredibly disrespectful, because because I still respect the system. Okay? I have respect for the system because my family's been in this profession for 98 years. So I'm going to still treat you fairly, but you get smug with me again, you will have a big problem. Court's in recess. Put him in a breakout room with the lawyer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Mr. Farrell,
Yes.
I'll put you in a breakout room as soon as the attorney logs in, okay?
Sure. Who is it?
Oh, this is just delicious. I didn't get a chance to see it because I was chasing Magoo around all morning, and then we finally had another SovCit. So it's feast or famine with these things. We just have more material than we know what to do with today. But this is fantastic. I have to thank LawNerdsUnite and Brecken for putting this together for me.
The attorney.
Be just a minute. I don't know. It'll be just a minute.
All right. You want to write this guy's name down? I have to have a name and contact number for him. You got that other envelope?
Let's do Jackson Farrell, 24B 82280.
Sherwood Hanks, we have Jackson Farrell.
Mr. Farrell, your name?
Jackson Farrell.
All right, so I want you to know that lost my cool a little bit. He was a little very disrespectful in my view last time. But I'm gonna treat him fairly. So you tell me what he's gonna do.
I give the judge credit. I haven't seen him lose his cool at all. He's clearly annoyed, but very composed, in my estimation.
On this.
Sure, and you probably know this already, but Mr. Gross is disabled, 100% disabled, gets treatment through the VA. He's got a daughter living in this residence. He lives in Adrian. His daughter lives in this property in Brownstown. He's got 2 sons in the area. The plan would be for him and his 3 children to get everything in order by October 31st. We were hoping for a date in November that would be this.
He's just not listening. This been going on. This case has been going on for a long time. This was a March of 24 ticket. And he didn't show up in 24. I wrote down June 11th, if not cleaned up, set up jury or bench trial. Did you read this from,
I did.
So I'm gonna need him either to plead or we're gonna have to have a hearing.
There's pictures taken from Friday, nothing's happened over the weekend, the condition of the property is the same. So he would plead guilty to the 5.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Farrell?
No, I do not want to plead guilty.
Do you want to have a hearing?
No, I don't. I just require more time to finish cleaning
It's
it
got to
up.
be one or the other, sir. The day cross, today is September 29th. And this has been going on for a long time, and I ordered you to have it done by August 31. You're 29 days late. Now, we're going to do one of 2 things. We're either going to have a hearing or you're going to plead guilty. It's up to you.
Sir, I haven't had sufficient time with my
I'm not
disability.
gonna, listen, I'm not gonna quarrel with you. I'm
Not
not
either.
gonna argue with you. I'm telling you, that's what I am saying as the judge, and that. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Is you're either gonna plead guilty or we're going to have a hearing.
I don't know what to do.
I can't advise you on that, sir.
Well,
On
I
July
can't.
30, I ordered this and that you have it done by August 31. And I read your client, everything that was stated on this memo that was sent to the probation department. So, I mean, it's not like this thing just started, is what I'm trying to tell you nicely. As I recall it, they said that it's been going on for years, but I could stand corrected on that.
Sir, I have not lived at that address since 2000.
Sir, I'm telling you, we're gonna do one of 2 things today. We're either gonna have a hearing or you're going to plead guilty. It's that simple. I
Well, then
already ordered this. It's not subject to debate. I ordered it back in July for it to be done by August the 31st.
Sir, with my disabilities, I cannot perform to that time.
Sir, I'm telling you, I'm either gonna take a guilty plea or we're gonna have a hearing.
Well, we're going to have a hearing because I'm not pleading guilty to it.
Do it right now. We'll get you tell Beth I'm gonna need her in here that he wants a hearing, please. Don't go anywhere, just mute yourself. Jackson Farrell. Thanks a lot, Ms. Tessino. 24B 82280. All right, Mr. Farrell, your name?
Jackson Farrell.
Ms. Wilds, he wants a hearing. Your name?
Elizabeth Busby, Your Honor.
James?
Harold Haynes, to be honest.
If you feel you can adequately handle this, otherwise I'll put it over until Wednesday.
I feel that I could justify my violation, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. You don't have to raise your hand, Mr. Farrell. That's only if you're going to be testifying. Ms. Wilds, you solemnly swear affirm under penalties of perjury the testimony you'll give in these proceedings to be the whole true self you got.
I do, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. On the sole violation, the defendant failed to clean his property and comply with all township ordinances by August 31 of 2025. Defendant was sentenced July 30th of this year I was ordered by your honor to comply with all township ordinances and to permit township officials to enter the property for compliance verification. He was also ordered for that property to be cleaned up and in compliance with all ordinances, with all township ordinances, excuse me, by August 31 and 20. Mr. Farrell was given a copy of his order of probation. I also included a letter that I typed indicating the same information, that the property needed to be cleaned up by August 31, 2025 in compliance with all township ordinances. So he received it 3 different ways: verbally from you, in writing from myself, as well as in writing from the order of probation. I contacted Caitlin, who is the prosecutor of Brownstown. She indicated to me at the beginning of September that the property still had not been cleaned up. Then the show cause was issued. I was contacted by her again, as well as Mr. Harris, Rob Harris, who's the township building official, on Friday, September 25th, indicating that there had been no movement as far as the cleanup was concerned, other than additional ordinance violations or possible ordinance violations in which an outer building was erected, as well as a fence was installed, both of which were not done by permit or within township guidelines. I attached those pictures to the blueback for court. I think council has seen those as far as the condition of the home as it sits today. I did communicate also with Mr. Harris, the township building inspector, today. He indicated that as of today, nothing was done over the weekend. This email back and forth between him and I probably occurred an hour ago. And again, 0 progress on the cleanup of the yard.
Any questions of her?
Have you been contacted at all by Mr. Farrell since August 31st?
Yes.
And did he ask for more time?
He indicated to me that he thought he had till the end of October. I did correct him and I let him know that he would be in court to speak with the judge.
Nothing else.
Does your client wish to testify?
You wish to testify, Mr. Farrell?
Pardon?
Do you wish to testify? If you do, I'm going to swear you to an oath.
Okay. Swear me in.
Is that what you want?
I believe so.
Okay. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear affirming the penalties of perjury, the testimony you'll give in these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
So help me God.
Okay. You can go ahead and ask them questions.
Mr. Farrell, did you know that you had to comply with this order by August 31st?
Yeah, I thought it was till October. I know prior counsel had requested more time due to my disabilities and only be able to, travel to Brownstown 2 days out of the week, and that was on the weekend. And there has been a great effort to clean the property up, and it is just a few things that are left that will be gotten out of there. I don't know what else they're complaining about. My daughter put up a greenhouse, if that's what they're talking about being an illegal structure.
Did you talk to Ms. Wiles in September about the property?
No, I don't believe I did.
Did you have a conversation when she told you that in September that this had to be done by August 31st?
No.
Did you
do not
listen
remember.
to me when I said August 31st at the time of the sentence?
I thought that prior counsel had requested more time.
I don't care if they requested until Jesus is coming back to the world. I told you August 31.
I have so many disabilities and I'm physically unable to do all of this. I have to rely on 3 children to help. And we've been doing with due diligence everything we can to clear the property of any and all
This
problems.
looks like a junkyard.
No, it is
This
not a
looks
junk.
like a junkyard. I mean, you ought to
Well, I
be
don't know.
embarrassed for yourself.
I'm not privy to the pictures that you are, sir.
Well,
There's been no discovery sent to me so that I can see what they're talking about.
anything else?
No other questions.
Any questions of them?
I have no questions of him.
Any argument?
Judge, we renew our request for an adjournment. I have been informed by Mr. Farrell that he could have this all done by October 31st, and we can't do it immediately just because of the fiscality.
He's known about it since 24. Court finds him guilty as charged. He failed to comply with all township ordinances and the permit township officials. I'm sorry, failed to comply with all township ordinances and failed to have the property cleaned up and to comply with all ordinances by August 31, 25. Court finds him guilty as charged. Now, this has been going on since 2024.
Sir, I was not advised of anything. I did not
Mr. Farrell?
receive-
I just sent somebody else to jail that was older than you on one of these.
Sir,
I
It's
am not going to hesitate. I don't want to hear it. Now I have a report here from somebody else, says that from Brownstown saying that an unauthorized accessory structure was put in the backyard and an unpermitted fence was installed. That's your property. Now your daughter lives there. The only thing I can tell you is maybe that you need to control her. So if she's okay with her dad going to jail, that's fine. I'm setting an in-person sentence date. You're going to have to show up here in person,
I love it.
and I'm going to promise you something. Give me a date in 2 weeks. Are you here? Can I get you here on a Wednesday, even by Zoom? Or Thursday, Lisa, when Brownstown's here.
Judge,
Sir.
I could do Thursday, October 23rd on Zoom, either early morning like right at the beginning or late morning.
He's got 2 weeks to have this property cleaned up or he's going to jail. So if I have to give him another lawyer, I will. If you can appear by Zoom, that's fine. I want Brownstown here on my docket day, and I'm going to need Mr. Haynes and the defendant in person. So you do the best. You can't do it on a Wednesday or Thursday, even by Zoom?
Well, you said him in person, me on Zoom?
Correct.
October 9th.
I'm going to give him 2 weeks to the 13th or something like that. Well,
The 9th is a Thursday. They're only here on Wednesdays. They're here for you on October 8th and October 22nd. And then we have a
Yeah, I
carryover
can't
day on
do
Thursday,
either
the
of those.
16th.
Are they not here the 16th?
Yeah, I just said that. They have a carryover day on the 16th.
Can you not do the 16th by Zoom?
We did it at like 11:30.
October 16th at 11:30 a.m. You have to be in person, Mr. Farrell. You're going to go to jail if this property is not cleaned up to my satisfaction. You guys think you don't have rules applying to you? It's that simple. I wish you well. You're going to have to figure out a way to get here in person, and you're going to go to jail if that property isn't cleaned up. Do we understand one another?
yes. What exactly are the issues that,
Everything. Everything. Your place is a junkyard. I
want to dumber down the ticket. I want to fight that.
can't believe, if this place was 27 miles out in the country with not another house around, maybe, just maybe, nobody would care. This is in,
I don't know.
I'm telling you, this property is going to be cleaned up. If it isn't, you're not going to like it at all, what is going to happen.
That's what I've been trying to do, sir, is clean it up.
You've had since 2024. Nothing's been
not
done.
aware
I'm
of
not
it.
going to argue with you. I'm just
Huh?
telling you, I'm forewarning you. I don't relish putting people in jail, especially on these. But I'm telling you right now, no neighbor should have to look at this junkyard. Period. Not to mention the dangerous condition that the property is in, not to mention that your daughter apparently either doesn't care or thinks she's larger than life by putting in structures without permits.
behavior in this case is disgusting.
I'll see you here then. I'm not going to argue with you. You have to be in person. Best of luck.
What
Thank you.
date and time?
I just told you that. I'm not going to have to repeat everything to you 3 times. You're coming here October 16. October 16 at 11:30. And the only
All right.
reason that you've got 17 days from today's date is the lawyer isn't available. Otherwise, it would have been 14 days. It's 20 to 12, great weather. I'd get somebody out there by 12 o'clock today and get started, because that is not going to be cleaned up overnight. Good luck. Thank you.
Woo! That was fun. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted the guy, who is it, Judge Khan out in Colorado. That's what I wanted Judge Khan to do to Lau, but it just didn't happen. It just didn't happen. All right. We have to move on here. Last we saw Mr. Vaughn here, he was convicted easily, mostly due to the fact that he admitted everything. But in his mind, none of it matters because he wasn't Mirandarized. Oh, yes. Let's see what he has for us today.
All right, Mr. Vaughn, you are here today. We've got a set of sentencing hearing in your case that you went to trial on the other day. Usually it takes about 45 days for a pre-sentence report to be concluded.
Wasn't me.
And I got some motions here to file with you today.
Pardon?
I got some motions to file with you here today.
Okay.
I got a copy for the state too, unless you want to get my copy.
Are these regarding the case that you went to trial, or are they?
Yes, sir.
They are? All right. And hand those to the clerk. Let him follow with the clerk. Right. After those motions he's filed are marked file, let me take a look.
You got some for me?
Let me ask this. I haven't seen the motions that you filed in this case that you went to trial on last week. You have 3 additional cases that we need to set, one of those at least for trial. As I explained to you, we cannot set all 3 of them to be tried in the same term of court. They have to be tried by separate jury pools, because it's not fair to you to have the same jury be aware that they try one case and they come back and try another case. They would have a preconceived idea.
Well, we still can't go to trial on them. We ain't even had a suppression hearing.
I understand. Well, I'm going to give you a date for a suppression hearing motion, and I'm going to give you a trial date, but I need to determine what these motions are.
And he still hasn't been Mirandarized. The suppression hearing is good. I'm sorry, it just made me think of the Mirandarization issues. He's also got an obsession with fruit of the poisonous tree, but he says it wrong. He says fruits of the, I don't know. Zach and I were messaging about it today. Zach's all over it. It's all fun.
All right, the first motion is the motion to withdraw your guilty plea, and that's the guilty plea that you entered at trial for the driver going to revoke license.
Yes, sir.
You have a motion to continue the sentencing hearing. And you want time to prepare some preservable rights for appeal.
Yes, sir.
The delay is requested to receive a transcript. And the last one is a motion to compel evidence.
Yes, sir.
The last one is a motion to compel evidence. Well, not the last one, but you have a motion to compel evidence where you're requesting that YouTube videos be made available on USB or playable DVD, CD from the date of your arraignment to date. Number one, YouTube videos are not the property of this court or the state. They are something that's been publicly disseminated. You're available to access those at any point you want. I'll have to consider.
I'll send you
whether or not
links.
you're entitled
Don't worry about it.
to have them downloaded and onto a CD or DVD.
Yeah, so due to my circumstances being incarcerated, I figured that the courts can compel and assist me in getting that. That's why I placed that motion in.
Motion to request transcript and all.
Buddy, don't worry about it. I'll send you the links, and then you not only get the full hearings, but you get us tooling on you, and you're really going to enjoy the comment section. I really think you'd be missing out getting it from any other source.
Judgment papers filed into the case to date by compelment.
Oh, yes, sir. I've had previous motions asking for the paperwork filed into this case previously. They have been unheard. They have not been served or answered or any response to it. So I'm requesting compelment.
Compelment. Oh my God. Oh, I thought we achieved Max stupid already. I thought we did with Mirandarization, but no, now we've got compelment. We've got compelment. I don't know where to begin here. I don't know where to begin. The problem with these guys, he very much reminds me of Brooks and a lot of the other ones, Magoo and everything, but they're literally what shields them is that they are so stupid. They don't have the sense to be ashamed. There's nothing. That's what makes it so delicious, though, because then they just keep going. They keep talking and providing more entertainment. Let's carry on, shall we?
Well, I'm going to have to set. This is a day that was not designed for your case to be heard on all these motions that you just filed today. So
Yeah, just as long as it's not Black's Law Dictionary.
I'll have to find a day to set these motions. And since the majority of them deal with your 336 case that you went to trial on last week, except for the last one, I think they all
of them's on that together. I believe today the withdrawal for guilty plea and the motion to continue can be heard, Your Honor.
No, I'm not going to hear it today.
Okay.
Because we don't have time. We're going to have to set a special hearing on it. Your motion to withdraw a guilty plea is something that obviously you pled guilty in front of a jury. And as a result of that, it's a little different than withdrawing your guilty plea at a different location. But I'll determine whether or not that is applicable. But the state has the right to have an opportunity to consider your motions. So we need to set a hearing date on those motions.
By the power of tainted fruits, I hereby Mirandarize you. In the name of Grayskull, let's carry on, shall we?
Who is the prosecutor on the case, General Bryson? October the 8th through the 10th, do you have anything that would prevent you from being able to argue these motions?
No, Judge, I should be available.
Let's set them on the 8th. All right. This is on, well, he has, yes, it's on 336, but he's also included the docket numbers on his other cases on the
It just hurts.
motions,
I get it. I get it. You're just restating what he said here, Zach, but it hurts. It hurts my brain. It's so stupid. It causes pain.
compel evidence, the motion for request of a transcript and judgment papers filed into the case to date by compellment. And like there was another one that
Judge, actually, could I have it on the 9th instead of the 8th? I do have a personal matter on the 8th.
Right, 9th it is.
Your Honor, I can't be present on the 9th if I'm needed anyway. Understand I'm still,
You say you can't?
I can't. I've got, actually, the 8th through the 10th are pretty bad for me.
What about the 10th?
The 9th is undoable, so if I have to, the 8th,
I'm sorry, the 9th what?
I can't do the 9th.
Maria has issued the challenge. Somewhere, Killer Hippo. Consider this your bat signal.
All three of those days are bad for other cases and other reasons, but I
Well-
don't know to the extent that I'm needed.
I'm going to set it for the 9th. As advisory counsel for the trial, I think your role has pretty much been exhausted since the trial has been concluded. The only question is going to come up is the question of whether or not his motion to withdraw the guilty plea is going to have any other basis that you might be concerning about. So,
And Your Honor, just as far as, in case I'm not able to be here, as far as the motion to request the transcripts, I think we did lodge an order and Your Honor signed an order for transcripts. So Madam Court Reporter, I believe, has that order. Can I get a copy of that, please? Can I get a copy of the order? Yeah. Oh, we can get a copy of the order. Yes. Yeah.
okay. We'll see you at 9 o'clock on October the 9th. And we'll hear all your motions on that day.
All right.
We will set the sentencing hearing date on October the 9th. It will be in the future. It won't be on October 9th, it'll be on the future. Obviously, I've got to hear his motion to withdraw his guilty plea on the driving on revoked license before I make a determination. What about what? We're gonna put them all on the 9th of October. We will.
Oh, this guy's gonna.
On those on that day.
This guy's going to be his own mini series. Forget about mini series. This is going to be like North and the South here. This one's going to go on a while.
Mr. Vaughn, come back to the stand just for a moment, please. I just want to clarify and make sure you have 3 remaining cases that have not yet been assigned for trial. Now I'm going to look at those on the 9th, but you have a charge of aggravated assault using a deadly weapon, 2 counts of reckless endangerment, and a possession of a firearm by a felon. That's the next case up, as well as
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that he's guilty as sin on all of these. It's just a gut feeling I have. I don't know why.
3rd case, driving a revoked license, 3rd offense, resisting a stop, frisk, halt, arrest, and retaliation for, actually, that's the one that went to trial for sentencing. I'm sorry. The other one is assault, simple assault, false imprisonment, disorderly conduct, and public intoxication, and then you have a failure to appear. You had represented yourself through the trial on the 1st case, and I granted you elbow counsel or assistant advisory counsel, but that is discretionary and you're not entitled to that if you elect to represent yourself. So the question I have for you is, do you want to continue to represent yourself?
Of course.
Yeah. And Mr.
He's free to go if he don't want to. If he can't do it, I understand completely.
He's not
I feel
being paid
comfortable
as
doing it.
advisory counsel. I'm not going to require him to continue.
That's fine.
All right, then we'll let you handle it from here on out.
Your Honor, like, I will see this case through, so he's familiar with the process.
All right.
I don't, the 336 case,
Well, these other additional 3 cases are, he's indicated he wants to represent himself, so he'll be allowed to represent himself. All right, thank you.
Oh, that was a lot more fun than I expected.
An inmate earlier, but on page 2, we have Eric Ollage and Toby Ollage. And also on page 24, the same case with Jeff.
Okay, so Zach and I were chatting back and forth, and I had low expectations because he's like, I don't know if anything happened. You know, he says some goofy stuff, but whatever. Because there's so much good material out there today. It's hard to focus on anything. So I think he just saw a little bit of it. So I'm thinking, okay, whatever. I'll just throw it up there as an update because we just did the trial. And then he comes through with that compellment. The compellment is rock solid. That made my day. It really did. Thank you for that epic level of stupid, Mr. Vaughn. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I've got this one. I don't know. This is a little bit older, but let me see. I don't even know if I've done it before. Let's see.
Your Honor, while they're logging him on, is it okay? I'm just going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Okay. Oh, he's on. I can wait.
It's okay. No, you go ahead.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold it.
At the jail, we'll be with you in just 1 second.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
There's a bar that will remain nameless in Chicago where they used to take the downstairs and drinks were free until the first person had to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah. You know that first person was always female. Every time. I never went. I just heard stories.
What's all set? You have to do it. She's on.
At the jail, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have 2. Can the deputy hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So I have 2 separate cases for Mr. Vasher.
Okay.
With 2 separate police report numbers. One is an Ann Arbor case, one is a sheriff's case. And then it's my understanding that there's a pending 3rd case. We don't have paperwork for that 3rd case yet.
Okay.
And so if those charges come tomorrow, then we would take care of that.
Okay.
I don't know when his 48 hours is on that 3rd.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it and I'll get back with you on that one.
Okay, I'm just making you aware, regardless of what I do.
Okay.
That other cases still coming.
Okay. Thank you.
Food for would actually know. We've had cocktails a few times. She knows she knows I'm an absolute camel.
Thank you.
48 hours, been up.
Just hang tight, sir. We'll be with you in just a second.
Legs keep going out on me, man. I can't stand it. They let me in here and urine and piss for 2 days. I've been laying in and smelling from there.
Mr. Vasher, can you hear me? Mr. Vasher, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm Magistrate Garwood. I'm going to be handling your cases today. Right now, I have 2 cases for you, 25F5-5772FY and 25FB-1424FT. Tell me your full and complete name for the record.
First name, Thomas Walter Eugene Vasher.
Thank you. Sir, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, the court will refer you to the local appointing authority. That's the public defender's office. You, I believe, met with Ms. Moeller today. She will assist you today. You also have the right to a probable cause within 14 days, a preliminary examination within 21 days, and you have the right to a trial. Do you understand your rights?
Yeah, my rights have been violated this whole process though.
Okay.
I haven't been able to feel my legs from the waist down since I've been here. They left me for 17 hours laying in a puddle of urine, not even called the hospital one time.
Okay, so on your paperwork, I'll make a request that you're in to see the medical wing, okay?
Please,
I miss Judge Garwood. I only see her once in a while, but I always enjoy her. I like that. Okay. Whatever.
Protect him because the sergeant here laughs at me and is leaving me laying in urine for 2 days now. I'm in a puddle of urine 12 foot around.
Okay, so I'll make that request that they get you into medical.
I think this is a farce of mismalice of justice.
Her name is Burris.
Sir, we're going to proceed, okay? We'll have counsel place their appearance on the record. Is there any objection that we take care of the cases jointly?
No, Your Honor, I can certainly distinguish each case. Good afternoon, Stacey Shaw, First Assistant Prosecuting Attorney, appearing on behalf of the prosecution and petitioner on both matters here today.
Thank you.
And Allison Muller, Assistant Public Defender, here on behalf of Thomas Vasher on both matters. Mr. Vasher, can you state your name again, please?
Thomas Vasher.
Thank you. Counsel, would you like me to read the complaints or do you waive formal reading?
Your Honor, we do waive formal reading.
All right.
What are we waiving? We don't waive nothing.
Well, Mr. Vasher, do you need me to go through all the details of each of the
Go through all the details. We waive nothing. Whenever I'm in the court, don't ever let no one lie and say I waived anything. I don't waive nothing.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go through the details of the complaint on case ending
I had no business in here. They illegally arrested me while I was out on tether.
Mr. Vasher, you have to let me do my job, okay? On case 1424 FT.
And excuse me if I'm a Matlock fan.
The charges alleged, it's alleged that on or about February 25th of 2025, that you were at Fall River Road and Rambling Road in Ypsilanti Township. Count 1 alleges that you were the driver of a motor vehicle. You were given a visual or audible signal by hand voice, emergency light, or siren by Deputy Clark, a police officer who was in uniform. The officer's vehicle was identified as an official police vehicle acting in lawful performance of his or her duties. And they directed you to bring your vehicle to a stop and that you did willfully fail to obey that direction by increasing. You have to let me finish talking or else we won't be able to.
Different charge.
Mr. Vasher, this is how this works. You let me do my job and then I'll let you
hear you though. I'm not even in a place where I can hear you. I'm inside a little room speaking to you through a hole and I can't hold myself up. My legs ain't working. What don't you guys understand?
To the deputy. Can the deputy hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any way that you can move the device closer to Mr. Vasher so he can stay seated?
Let me see if I can turn this.
And I can't sit in front of that thing all the time. I'm trying to hold myself up, my legs don't work,
And deputy, is there any way that you can say to him that there's not a chair in there, there's just the bed?
There's just 2 benches, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so there's nothing he can move to be closer to the door?
No.
No, ma'am.
Well, clearly he can hear me. If
Yes.
he can hear me from where he is, I'm happy to proceed.
Okay.
Can you check with him?
Can you hear Mr. Vasher? Can you hear the judge?
No, I can't hear you.
Mr. Vasher, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So that sounded like, yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Vasher, I'm going to continue. I need you not to interrupt me. If you interrupt me, then I can't do what I need to do.
Challenging it
Okay, in what way?
in a good way.
Okay, so at the jail, are there any other accommodations that you can make so that he's somewhere where he can hear me fully?
Yes, Your Honor. Could you give me 1 minute? I'm gonna get another officer. We're gonna see if we can open this door.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Mark.
Oh, I know he can hear me. It is clear he can hear me because he's responding to me. Yeah, it's an issue of not interrupting me. The last one.
I think taser therapy might help.
This will be interesting.
Hey, I'm not buying anything.
He can hear what you're saying.
Vasher, come on over.
I can't. I cannot. I will not. I can't. We've already been through this. She said that she's getting under the words she's had about it.
Vasher, you were just standing.
I know, I tried standing. I can't stand on this.
Mr. Vasher.
Okay, just she's speaking.
Mr. Vasher,
Yes, ma'am.
from where you are right now, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, I will proceed on the condition that you do not interrupt me.
I'm listening.
If you interrupt me, I'm going to stop and we'll take care of this tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. The complaint alleges that on February 25th of 2025, that you were in Ypsilanti Township, that you were given a visual, audible, or a signal by hand, voice, emergency light, or siren by a deputy who was in uniform and in a police vehicle that was identified as an official police uniform or official police vehicle. They were acting in lawful performance of their duties, and they directed you to bring your vehicle to a stop, that you willfully failed to do so and increased your speed and attempted to flee or elude, resulting in a collision or an accident in an area where the speed limit was 35 miles per hour. That is a felony with a maximum penalty 5 years in prison and or $1,000, and the Secretary of State will suspend your license for 1 year. Count 2 alleges that you did knowingly or intentionally possess less than 25 grams of a mixture containing heroin.
I've never had it in my life.
I'm still talking.
Okay.
Heroin and or fentanyl. That's a felony with a maximum penalty 4 years in prison and or $25,000. Count 3 is alleging that you did drive a vehicle on Holmes Road at or near Ridge Road in Ypsilanti, at or near Mott Road in Ypsilanti, in a willful or wanton disregard for the safety of persons or property. That's a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty 93 days in jail and or $500. Count 4 alleges that you did operate a vehicle on a roadway, Holmes, at or near Ridge. I'm still talking. In Ypsilanti while under the influence of a controlled substance. That's a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty 93 days in jail and or $100 to $500 and or 360 hours of community service, rehabilitative programs, vehicle immobilization if you have a mandatory prior similar conviction. You may be responsible for cost of prosecution, and you may have to reimburse the government for emergency response. Count 5 of this alleges that you did operate a motor vehicle with no license or multiple licenses, or with the wrong class of license. That is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty 90 days in jail and or $100. And count 6 alleges that you did drive a motor vehicle, a 2009 Cadillac DTS, upon those roadways, homes, and ridge in Ypsilanti, a public roadway, when your vehicle was not registered. That's a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty 90 days in jail and or $100. Those are the 6 charges in that complaint against you. You understand what you've been charged with and not maximum penalties. Not do you agree or disagree, but do you understand what you've been charged with?
Actually, no, because you gave me like 10 charges and only got 1 charge.
I read to you 6 charges.
I know, I got 6 charges and they picked me up and told me I had 2 charges.
Okay, but that's different. I've now gone over each charge. So do you understand each charge I've told you about?
No, I don't. I don't understand nothing. I don't understand none of this.
All right, then listen to what I'm saying. So the first charge, it alleges that the police, either with their car or themselves, told you to stop your vehicle and you actually increased your speed and had a collision. Do you understand?
Riding a bicycle. I never hit nobody. I was riding a fucking bike when they pulled me over. Excuse my language.
I'm not going to excuse your language. I'm being respectful of you. I need you to.
Sorry, I was riding a bike when they pulled me over. A bicycle. I just got my license 3 days ago, 5 days ago.
This is from February of 2025.
I just got my license 5 days ago.
I don't care when you got your license. These charges are from February. So do you understand what you're being charged with from February?
I'm being charged with whatever you said, I guess. Whatever you say is what I'm being charged with.
Okay, great. Then I'm going to go on to the other complaint. The other complaint ends in 5772. And that alleges that on or about May 9th of 2025, that you were in the city of Ann Arbor, 3035 Washtenaw Ave. It's alleged in count 1 that you did commit the crime of larceny by stealing a Samsung watch. That is a felony with a maximum penalty 4 years in prison and or $5,000. Count 2 alleges that you did while the Verizon store, Verizon Wireless, was open to the public, steal property of the store that was offered for sale at a price of less than $200. You have a prior conviction, so this is a second or subsequent offense, making misdemeanor with a maximum penalty 1 year in jail and or $2,000 or 3 times the value or difference in the price of property stolen, obtained, or attempted to be obtained, whichever is greater. Do you understand those 2 charges?
Oh yes, I gave him that. I took the
Don't acknowledge that you stole something.
No, I took it off the wall and it made the dude that was standing there talking to me give me his charger and everything right off of him. And then I gave it back to him like an hour later after I left. I just showed somebody that I could do it. I took it back to him. It's all on videotape.
Okay, so it's clear you understand the charges. You understand the maximum penalties?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to have you stand mute. I'll enter a plea of not guilty on your cases. I'm going to schedule you for your next court date. Both the cases will travel together. They'll be handled on October 9th for a probable cause conference. That's at 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter as your case can be called.
Can I ask a question?
Can I finish saying my sentence?
Okay, yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
So 9 a.m. or as soon thereafter your case can be called. They're at the 14A1 District Court in person in front of Judge Simpson. You had a question?
My question is, my bond. Like, can I have a bond on this? Like, what is?
Can you what?
Can I get a bond on this?
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a second. We're not there yet. That's why you have an attorney here.
I'm just trying to figure out where all these charges came from, because that watch I handed back to the.
It's a mystery. No one knows where the charges came from. Probably a bunch of dirty cops just made it up. Or, and stay with me now, you might be guilty of sin.
Is it work?
All right. So the next thing we'll talk about is bond. I'm going to hear from the prosecutor, and then I'm going to hear from your counsel. Ms. Shaw.
Thank you, Erner. I'm going to address the case that happened on Fall River Road and Rambling Road first. We have prepared a bond recommendation form in that case. We are requesting surety bond in the amount of $20,000. We're also requesting drug alcohol testing for the following substances: marijuana, fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamines, and amphetamines.
Yes, there's no way I can.
We are
Sir, if you keep interrupting, you're going to sit and we'll do this another day. Are you done interrupting?
Yes, Your Honor.
I have been nothing but respectful to you.
I apologize.
Okay, so show me and counsel the respect that we deserve. One more try.
Yes, Your Honor, we'll do it.
I'm sorry, Ms. Shaw. You're welcome to proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're also requesting standard bond conditions, including no assaultive behavior, no stalking behavior, no firearms, ammo, components, or weapons. Do not use or possess any device, including 3D printers, for creating or manufacturing gun components. Do not violate any laws. No alcohol, marijuana, or illegal drugs. Do not leave the state of Michigan without permission of the court. We're requesting the $20,000 surety bond because the defendant is charged with multiple felonies. He has an extensive criminal history. His behavior in this case endangered everyone on the roads and nearby, and his substantial drug abuse problems likely make him a threat to both himself and those around him. It would be in the best interest of the suspect in the community to place this financial figure on him. We're furthermore requesting no driving of any motor vehicle or transportation device. To give you a brief synopsis of the facts of this case, Your Honor, it's my understanding that the vehicle was observed with no valid or visible license plate, driving at a high rate of speed and crossing the center line. Police tried to effectuate an emergency traffic stop. Speeds increased anywhere from up to 439 at one point up to 86 miles an hour, mostly in residential areas. At one point, the defendant's vehicle crashed into a church at the corner of Allen Road and Forest Road. The defendant was observed to be reaching down under his seat, so officers drew their service weapons as it appeared that the defendant was going to flee the vehicle. The vehicle was still in drive at the time. He was refusing to comply with commands at the time, and it was taken down at that time. So those are the reasons for the facts in that case. With regards to the larceny in the building involving the Samsung 7 watch, we are requesting the following bond conditions. We have also prepared a bond recommendation form in that case. We are requesting a surety bond in that case in the amount of $5,000. We are also requesting that the defendant not go to 3035 Washtenaw Avenue, Ann Arbor, Michigan. I believe that's the Verizon store. All standard bond conditions, including those I just recited in the previous case, that the $5,000 bond is requested because it was a felony charge. The victim requires restitution. The suspect has a long criminal history. The suspect was on probation when he committed this offense, demonstrating his unwillingness to comply with court-ordered conditions designed to facilitate his safe release to the community. We are also requesting in that case that he not have any contact with any of the employees or persons there at the Verizon wireless store of 3035 Washtenaw Avenue. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Mueller.
Your Honor, given the nature of the charges, it is going to be a complicated case, and I discussed that with Mr. Vasher. He is, of course, requesting a personal bond.
Yes.
Mr. Vasher did just recently start a new job, so there's a couple positives. He started working at McDonald's. He also receives Social Security, so he does have that in form of money coming in, but it would be hard for him to post any bond at all whatsoever. Another positive for Mr. Vasher, he did indicate that he's worked with Home of New Vision successfully in the past, that he did complete an inpatient program with them. So if that's something the court would consider, he felt very good about possibly working with Home of New Vision going forward if the court would consider any kind of release to treatment condition, especially regarding the first case involving the drug allegations.
Yeah, because I've really been working with Home and New Vision and doing speeches for them too as well. And I just started my job. I got to go for my orientation. I did both of my interviews and been accepted to McDonald's, and I'm supposed to do my orientation tomorrow. which starts my work, so that I'll be working and I have my social security. I've been doing the right thing for the
When,
first time ever in my life.
when are you supposed to start work?
Tomorrow I go for my orientation, or tomorrow is Sunday. I thought tomorrow was Tuesday. Anyways, Tuesday I go for my orientation. I start Tuesday night.
Just a
That's
moment.
my work schedule, and I work every night from 7 till close. And I go there every night anyway and help Marcia close. That's my daily routine. I mean, there's no way I could post the bond, Your Honor, at any cost, because I have no money except for Social Security. And the most I could pay is maybe like $200-300, because that's what my Social Security will be left in my account. And I'd be able to pay up to like $300, I think, is all I have left on my check this month to bond out.
All right, these are your conditions.
And I've never missed a court date. I have missed one.
Mr.
court
Vasher?
date. It was my attorney had called me and told me that my case was referred, so I didn't have to come. So it wasn't my fault. Other than that, I've never missed a court in my life. Ever.
My turn to talk.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No interruptions. That's our
Yes,
deal.
ma'am.
I let you talk. I didn't interrupt you. My turn. These are your bond conditions. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, and no marijuana. Do you have a medical marijuana card?
I do.
Is it valid?
It is.
Okay. So with that medical marijuana card, you can only use medical marijuana, no recreational marijuana. It's a prescription. You have to follow the prescription.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
You're going to have a scram tether. So
Yes.
One sec. It's drugs. Actually, I'm not going to do scram tether because it's not alcohol, correct?
Right. Well, I will come in and drop 10 times a week because I like.
Okay. Now talk. Stop. Okay. Not going to do scram tether. I'm going to require you to come in. You're going to be testing for all of it. Marijuana, fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, methamphetamine, and amphetamine. And we're going to begin that testing. If you're able to post your bond, that testing will begin on the first day that you can get to community corrections. When you get there, you have to bring photo ID and $12. If you don't have photo ID, you're going to get a copy of your booking photos. That testing is going to be 3 times a week. Do you understand?
I do, Your Honor. And I will make it every day.
It was just a yes or a no.
Yes.
Okay. Sit tight for a second here. When does that medical marijuana card expire?
I think we just got it renewed in July, I want to say. I'm not sure.
If you didn't know, y'all stink. Okay, that's just my opinion.
Okay.
But I don't even care. I won't even smoke weed, period.
Just answer the questions I ask you, okay?
Yeah, I think it's July.
All right. So if it's expired or if it's not valid, then we're going to include the marijuana in your testing. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Continuing. You're not allowed to leave the state without prior permission of the court. You're not to purchase or possess any firearms, ammunition, any gun components, or any dangerous weapons, nor are you to be with anyone who has any of those items. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you own any firearms or dangerous weapons?
I do not.
You are not to assault, terrorize, frighten, intimidate, threaten, harass, molest, or stalk anyone. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Come on, Judge. What can he do?
You're to have no contact with any employees of the Verizon Wireless store on Washtenaw. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're not to go back to that location, the 3035 Washtenaw. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not to violate any criminal law. You're required to appear for any and all court hearings and other places as directed by the court. All of your conditions, they're going to exist whether you're in custody or out of custody. They'll remain in full force and effect until changed by the court. If there's any change to your address, email, or telephone number, you're required to notify the court and the public defender. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are not to drink and drive. You are not to use drugs and drive. You are not to drive without a valid license. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any vehicle that you're driving has to be registered and has to have insurance. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions regarding what I've done so far?
No, Your Honor.
As far as the felony, the larceny felony is concerned, that's the one for May ending in 5772. I am going to set a cash bond on that case. And if you are able to post your bond on the other case, then you can be released on that case. That cash bond, just so you can get some credit for time served, is going to be $100 cash or surety. So if you post your bond on the other case, you can be released on this case.
Okay, what's the bond?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
I'm still going.
Yeah, because I can't make no big bond at all. Like $200 would be like, oh.
You have to bear with me because everything I tell you, I have to put in the computer. So you just have to sit tight here.
Okay.
All right, now we're going to go to the other case. This is the case that's really of concern to me. When we have people who are having car accidents, who are under the influence, who are driving, who don't have the appropriate credentials to be driving or be driving a particular car, that's of concern. You put me at risk, you put yourself at risk, you put everyone at risk. There is no mechanism that I can use in our current county, in our sort of tools that we have. I don't have a tether that I can put on you to make sure you're not using anything. And even if I send you every day, all that does is give me a test result. And so I'm concerned about the safety of the community, and I'm concerned for your safety. I'm also concerned about your behavior today. And that makes me question whether you're going to be able to do what you need to do to stay in compliance with the orders of the court. So this is what I'm going to do. Again, not looking for your commentary at this point. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set a $5,000 cash or surety bond, no 10% privilege. If you can't post it, okay, then we've given you the next available date that we have. And again, you have other charges that we're still waiting to hear on.
Can I say one thing? Can I ask a question?
You can ask a question if it's a question, not just a comment.
Okay, could maybe like I please get like maybe a 10% on that 5,000? I could make that bond. So because I just got it. It took me so long because I didn't know how to do the computer things to get into to be accepted to the job for McDonald's, or I would have been working for the last year, but I just figured it out. It took me like 3 months to figure out how to do the make hire online. If I can get that down to like a 10%, if I can get it to a 500, I can pay that bond. I can be to work by Tuesday. I can pay my other $100 bond. Please, can I get that at 10%?
I'm going to leave it as it is, and then we're going to see what happens tomorrow with the other charges. And then I'm happy to reevaluate based on what happens with the other charges.
Okay, that'd be a no.
So you can't go anywhere anyway.
Yeah, I didn't plan on going anywhere. But I just, if I can get my bonds, if I can pay my bonds off when I go to
Let me-
court on another charge in state.
I hear you. Let me see what happens tomorrow. If other charges come through, and then if appropriate, I will reconsider this. But for now, it's $5,000.
So if the charges don't come through tomorrow, then what?
Then I'll reevaluate and I will reevaluate and decide
Right,
whether
but
I
that
can
won't be
lower that
until-
down.
That won't be until the 9th, right?
I'm sorry?
That won't be until the 9th, right?
That won't be until,
You said tomorrow, if the other charges don't come through, you would reevaluate.
tomorrow.
So tomorrow, you would reevaluate tomorrow if the charges don't come through.
Either way, I'll reevaluate tomorrow.
I don't get it. I really didn't get it, because if the charges don't come
Tomorrow there shall be a reevaluation under any circumstances.
through, so I still gotta see you tomorrow again?
I will reevaluate tomorrow morning and see if I need to see you again. If I need to see you again, then I will do so. If I don't need to see you again, I will still look at your file.
Right, that's what I'm saying, so.
So sit tight. You just have to hang tight.
So that's what I'm saying, it won't be tomorrow, even if the charges don't come through.
I will reevaluate your case tomorrow once I know what happens with the other charges. So if I change your bond, you'll find out tomorrow. If I don't change your bond, you'll find out tomorrow. If you get new charges, you're going to find out tomorrow. You have to wait until tomorrow. For now, the bond is $5,000 on the one file, $100 on the other file.
And if they don't charge me with anything else tomorrow, you'll reevaluate
I will reevaluate
and possibly give me the 500 so I can get out.
and possibly change your
Wait. I don't understand. Judge, can you explain this again?
bond.
Please.
But just remember, and I'm going to put in a request for you to go to medical, but just remember, I am evaluating you based on everything. So if you start screaming at me or interrupting me or screaming at counsel, or I find out that you're misbehaving in jail, it's going to be a problem for you.
Well, I'm sorry, but I did all that because I've been laying in here in a puddle of urine and for the 11 to 12, 13 hours, it's still right here on the floor next to me.
That's why I'm getting you medical attention.
I mean,
Okay, so I have been nothing but
you
what?
have been great. You have been
Okay,
great.
so behave accordingly. You're all set. Thank you to the sheriff.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a blessed day.
Counsel, anything further?
Nothing further on this case, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, nothing.
All right, court will stand in recess. We will see you all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. I was just texting Matt. He says hello. Ma'am, store.
Hi, Matt.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, that was all fun. That was all good stuff. I think Matt UK was in there too. MGT. If I'm missing somebody, I don't know. Zach, Brecken, lots of people. Check my DMs. What do I need to know? What do I need to know? It's too late. Oh shoot. I'll figure it out. I need to close this one down. Well, let me see. I don't know if I can play this though. Can you hear that? Can you hear it? Oh man. I just can't put it together right now. All right, we've got a good Vaughn song. We've got a good Vaughn song. That's okay. You know what? I will use it. I will play the Vaughn song. I'm going to do the Simpson trial later with two of the most unlikable litigants you've ever seen in your life. I don't know which one I like less, the landlord or the tenant. They're both insufferable. I'm going to do it later. This is what happens when there's too much material in a day. Thanks, everybody. Thank you all for coming out. I will see you in a little bit when I do that. I don't have the time straightened out yet, but I will do that later. And I will play that. I'm going to have to get the file straight. All right. Thanks for coming out. I'll see you soon.